Hello everyone, welcome to I think it's oh here, we're gonna look at the screen anyways, there's something cool going on here. This is a Tier 5 fight. I'm sorry, a Tier 4 fight in my just barely fully upgraded Wyoming. The battle's just getting underway, but you might notice something interesting. I kinda hope I can show this to you somehow. Jeez, come on, computer. Anyways, this one is a little bit unusual. Why? Well, take a look at how few icons there are on my team and how many are on the other team. What's just happened is I've encountered a Salem Witch on my team. Yep, one of those two cruisers on my team is technically a Tier 10 Des Moines, with its speed nerfed like crazy. It's actually slower than my Wyoming.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Because the team is so big, a few of them have spawned actually a lot further from where they're supposed to, including, unfortunately for them, their aircraft carrier. Well, much as much a Langley could do to a Des Moines, the Phantom Fortress is not taking any chances. Nor are the rest of us. We are numbered immensely. We have a Tier 10 ship on our side, effectively. So this battle is all about keeping the Salem Witch alive. There it is. All its Halloween glory. Unfortunately, this is literally the day after the special event ended, so I don't get anything cool for fighting. But I do get to say, hey, I finally ran into a freaking Salem Witch, and even better, I get to fight on its side. So the Wyoming, it's a fairly sturdy Tier 4 battleship with 12 12-inch guns. Which means when I get the guns on target and get a good salvo, things tend to bleed, or flood, as the case might be. There goes the first victim to the Phantom Fortress. I'm going to have problems all through this battle. I'm trying to stay kind of close to Phantom Fortress to help protect it from potential attackers. If necessary, yes, I will throw my battleship between it and bad guys. Because there are an awful lot of them. And I'm really hunting cruisers here because I figure they're the most, other than maybe destroyers, they're the most dangerous things left to the enemy team to it because they have potential torpedoes. And torpedoes are bad news, even to a Des Moines, even when they're being fired by a lower tier ship. Some torpedoes over there. We're going to rotate out. Oh, no, never mind. They vanished. So we go back to looking for vulnerable targets because we need to reduce enemy ships as rapidly as possible to help keep our Phantom Fortress from being sunk. Because any smart team will right now be gunning for the Phantom, going for the Salem Witch for all it's worth. Oh, well, just before my shells arrive, the Phantom gets its second kill. Alright, pick on a different cruiser. This ain't shortage of targets on this particular map. So far we've killed 3, lost 2. It's just not looking too good. We're going to try and put the shells downrange anyways. He dodged, or I missed. It doesn't really matter. Here, have a few more shells. Oh, I got a couple hits in. I'm going to go for a battleship because he just happens to be in the rangefinder, but somewhere in that cap circle is a destroyer who's trying to win the best way he can. He's trying to force a cap win, because if their team wins, well, they get a cool, they could also potentially get a cool package of stuff. But once again, it's too late for that. It's the wrong day. I don't even know how this Phantom Fortress is still out there. Oh, hey, that was a nice hit. But he's still got it, so we're going to try and fight as if we're getting something, and hey, maybe I'll get lucky and I will. Never know, I guess. Maybe they extended it when I wasn't looking. Now, because of my turnaround, my guns are now staggered, so they're not all firing at the same time, so I'm just trying to find shots that I can take at enemy ships as guns become loaded. Over-penetrating hit, I think. Ooh, our Phantom Fortress has felt a hammering. But it's coming around now. And unlike me, it's got fast turrets, so when it comes around, he can usually keep his guns online. Whereas I'm, well, busy. Let's see. Oh, there's that destroyer. Destroyers need to go. Somehow. Of course, our piercing loads, I'm not likely to do a lot of damage to them. I want to find something more substantial. That cruiser right there looks pretty good. Lead the target. And of course he vanishes. Come on out. There you go. It's a... Well, the German one, it's a Kolberg. They have torpedoes, and they have nice guns, so we'll try and... Well, he's a little damage. Meanwhile, Phantom Fortress goes, oh, that's a good target. Ooh, there's a St. Louis, too. Oh, generally a significant threat, but in this other case, the real challenge is keep the Salem Witch alive. Keep the witch alive. Team stands a very good chance of winning because of how freakishly, amazingly powerful it is. So now, there's a destroyer coming. And our piercing loaded though, so I go for the St. Louis and I'm doing some big damage. And now start loading the HE, because I'm guessing that destroyer is coming in on a kamikaze, on a not quite kamikaze run on my battleship. Or worse yet, he might be coming around on a run on the Salem Witch, which is just over there. Salem Witch sees the threat coming, starts shooting at it. Oof, rips a pretty good piece off of him. And 2 broadsides later, the destroyer's no longer a problem. But oh wait, there's another one, just as I finish loading. He's behind that headland right now. We'll shoot the St. Louis instead. And the next thing will be directed at that destroyer. Yay, 693 with 2 HE hits on a freaking Tier 3 cruiser. How nice. Now at this point I'm rotating, coming kind of close to land. I don't want to cut off all my land. Unfortunately that destroyer broke off and is now running along the island. I think he's trying to sneak up on the Salem Witch. Good luck with that, comrade. Oh wait, you're in the team. No luck at all. So, hardest part of a battleship. These turnarounds, coming around and registering on the target. Now, fortunately, the sheer power of the Phantom Fortress is such that previously we were down a ship. Now, well, let's see. The Phantom Fortress now has us up by 4. And the battle is steadily better for us, though it's still pretty badly outnumbered. I love Shield Destroyer on the cap, but I just can't see him. But there's a cruiser coming on the back there. Although HE's not ideal for cruisers, it'll still do the job. If I can just get a clear line of fire. Oh, he's turning towards us. That's nice of him. So that means he'll come out from behind the mountain a little bit sooner. Ooh, detected. Okay. And fast-moving Dresden. Let's see what happens if I do this. I mean, a Kolberg. It's not Dresden. Jeez. Oh, alright. 1 hit. Knocked out. Oh, it's like knocked out his engine, so he might be in a little bit of trouble there. Now we're loading armor piercing, which is just how you deal with annoying cruisers when you're a battleship. Meanwhile, the cap siren's getting obnoxious. Shoot, he vanished. Where'd he go? Oh well, there's another cruiser over there. Just as the guns come load. Oh, it's a bow-on shot. That's actually pretty good, because my chances of getting Citadel, although it's a little hard to get the shells on target, chance of getting a Citadel actually increased somewhat. I scored a very solid 9,000 damage. I'm okay with that. Oh, pardon me, Mr. Fellow Wyoming. I didn't quite mean to ram into you right there. I was a little busy focusing on targets. Alright, well, Phantom Fortress just got his high caliber. Good for him. He does, after all, have the most ridiculously devastating guns here. Yeah, let's see. That looks like it might be okay for shooting at that Kolberg. Oh, that destroyer's coming around. And he's positioned to threaten both our carrier and the other battleships. So we'll load the HE and turn to give him the good news that he has been noticed.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Oh, good. Someone else got him first. It's happening a lot this battle. Alright, well. Both a cruiser and a battleship. Oh, people are shooting it now. There's a cruiser shelling me. Well. Whatever. On battleship. It happens. People shoot at you. I'm going to try and get a good lineup on this Kolberg that, because he has torpedoes, he needs to go. That was a terrible shot. All missed. Ow!
Main turret critically damaged.
Alright, someone's doing their very level best to annoy me. He apparently has also decided he's in. Oh, those are torpedoes. Turn! Probably into the Salem Witch. They look, they don't have the range to reach us, but okay, no. Yeah, they ran out. Good. Alright, well, battleships are also damaged to the Salem Witch because it is, after all, still a cruiser. I wait a little bit to make sure I clear the Salem Witch. No point accidentally shooting him myself. And once I'm sure he's by, line it up and let fly. And now, that I've let fly, I'm going to start my rotation. Oh, I got a couple hits in. Don't know how much damage I did, but at this point, ooh, the other battleship's looking pretty hard hit. Salem's not precisely at the best level of health. And oh! It's that cruiser that shot me earlier. He wants my attention. Alright, Mr. Cruiser. I want to finish my rotation. Oh, there's a destroyer too. Coming in. That could be really dangerous, but this guy's gonna get the first shot and this torpedo's coming. Oh gosh, maybe I should continue the rotation. Yeah, kind of a meh hit on that, but hey, got lucky, destroy him because I started turning earlier to bring my guns around again to follow the Salem. I just dodged all the torpedoes. Armor piercing on a destroyer, probably not ideal, but you need to go. Yeah, you're gonna try and evade this. Yay. Bet you like that. Alright, he's getting behind me. But not much I can do about that at the moment. We're gonna try and finish off this aggravating cruiser. Then we'll figure out how to deal with the destroyer. Just try and get my stern to the destroyer so that I'll have as tough a torpedo target as possible. That looks good. Let fly! Goodbye.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Oh, another attempt at a torpedo salvo, but once again, the destroyer seems to have fluffed it up, and the Phantom, seeing the destroyer, goes, nope, you are not getting at me, and sends him to the bottom. Now I am stuck in rotation mode. Good news is this ship, when it rotates, if you can rotate so that your stern guns continues coming to bear, you don't lose too much firepower. I still have most of my hit points. I've barely been damaged at all this match. So if I thought being plinked now by this... What cruiser is that? Is that a St. Louis? Oh, nope. Another Kohlberg. He's there like, I will hurt your battleship. And I'm there like, yeah, you might hurt me a little. I bet this will hurt you more. Yeah, 2479. Respectable, but not really what I wanted. But I'm not just trying to keep the distance open, because you could also have torpedoes, and I'm just not keen on it. Salem Witch, I can see, is also putting shells into him, so with any luck, this guy's life will be over very, very quickly. Just about to finish reloading. That looks good. There, that's what we like to see.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Alright, who's next? Who else wants to feel the power of 12-inch guns? Still 2 cruisers and a battleship out there. They have all their ways of threatening the Phantom here. But the Phantom is staying at long range where he's got pretty much all the advantages. I'd love to shoot at that cruiser, but he's just out of range, so I guess we'll line up on the battleship. Again, respectable. Not great, not awful. So at this point, I'm just trying to keep their attention off the ship, because we're finally down to even odds. It's 3-on-3. Now, admittedly, one of our guys is a very unhappy carrier, but we've still got the Phantom Fortress. It's still alive, and they're just running out of people to shoot at him. At this point, I'm feeling very confident we're going to win it. So I start cruising closer to the enemy in an effort to get their attention and get them off of the Salem Witch. Ah, that cruiser's finally heaved into range. Oh, he's vanished briefly. Well, maybe I can get this guy over here while I close in on the guy in the distance. Now this guy, oh, he's definitely launching torpedoes. He's definitely dangerous. Oh, there's torpedoes going into him as well. Something else to worry about. The forward battery. Success! They're shooting at me now. Missed him by a lot, unfortunately, but we're gonna rotate out again to try and draw everyone's attention to me. I still have hit points and the ability to bounce shells, and well, Salem Witch was looking a little beaten up when I last saw it. This Dresden is not, this Goldberg, I mean, is not interested in coming, like the battleship rushing him, so he's running away. I'm okay with that. Now turn, and oh, that's probably going to sting a little bit, but it looks like he might be having some grounding problems.
Main turret critically damaged.
First time I feel like, maybe I should refloat myself. Oh, another nice saw a little bit of damage. Get the stern battery. That's still working into play. Put the rest of that onto him. Ah, beautiful.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
It's just one cruiser left, and there he is. Bring all the guns to bear. This cruiser at this point is just completely doomed. But he's probably decided he's going to try and take the carrier with him. There go the torpedoes racing in for the carrier. There's the carrier's aircraft torpedoes going in for him. And the Des Moines and I are here like, oh, he just kind of wants you to go away. Oops, overpenetrated, and he managed to dodge the aircraft torpedoes. Seem to think, oh, look, the carrier's going to be quite as lucky. Nope, down he goes. But this guy's charging me, and he's got no choice but to come after me and the Salem Witch. Well, he might be able to take me. But I highly doubt he's going to get anywhere near the Salem Witch. Here, buddy. Loaded. Armor piercing. Cruiser ammunition going out. Anti-cruiser ammunition going out. Ooh, it wasn't a very good hit, but it was a hit. More guns get loaded. More shells go out. Oh, I'll take that.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Let's look at the post-game stats for that one. So that was my one and only time during the event actually seeing a Salem Witch. Unfortunately, it was done on November 3rd, so I didn't get the cool prize package, but I did get a medal. I did get myself, I think that's a, is that a Confederate? Anyway, it's, hey, I got myself a medal for shooting at enemy ships, and hey, I even got myself 4 sinkings. I completed one of the current missions, got myself some credits out of it. If we take a look at, hey, silly freaking. We take a look at the next screen here, we'll see that I was outscored only by the Salem Witch, but he outscored me by a lot. It is, of course, a gargantuan ship, but check out the sheer difference in the size of the teams on this. And some of the our opponents did very, very well. Actually, both myself and Wyoming had a good match. Phantom Fortress, of course, did tier 10 ship and a tier 4 game. Yeah, I bet that's completely fair. Though actually, I've heard people have been sinking the Salem Witch. I just haven't seen it myself. Enemy Wyoming had a good match. Actually, several of their enemy ships had really good matches. It's just that they were up against the Phantom Fortress account. Probably one of the members of Wargaming out trolling for one last time before he lost his fun noob smiting ship. So, personal score, not too bad. Managed to live through the match. Fired 250 times, scored, looks like just about 54 times, so what's that about? Not even like 1 in... yeah, I know. Let's see, let's say 50, yeah, about 1 in 5 shots connected. For a battleship, I feel like that's actually downright good. Maybe someday I'll get it, I'll do it better, but for right now, that's about where it gets. But I did manage to travel almost 45 kilometers, survived the whole match, which is kind of nice, and even managed to get some appreciable stuff out of it. Actually rammed that Wyoming at one point. Sorry, dude. At least I didn't actually broadside while I was in contact with him. That would have been unpleasant. Absorbed a pretty good pounding at the very end, which was my job. Take the pounding so that the beaten up witch didn't have to. And for credit and XPs, well, it is a premium ship. I got myself a very nice 200,000 credits and 3,600 experience. Though, admittedly, being a premium ship, most of that experience is going to be sitting on that ship looking... Oh, I'm sorry, this is not the premium ship. This was the... I keep thinking this is the Arkansas Beta. It's almost the exact same ship. But this is actually a Wyoming. Less credits. That experience is going to go towards getting myself the American Tier 5 battleship, whose name just completely escaped me. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed watching that match. Good game, and good night.